What is going on, Facebook? Jared Clark, head of product here at Skipio, broadcasting live today. Bianca is enjoying some well-deserved time with her family. Summer, and so happy to be here. Just wanted to take a few minutes today. We're gonna jump into Skipio pretty quickly and talk about just some small things that exist in your Skipio account, whether you're on a free account or a paid account. That make your life easier. And I don't know if you know about them. I hope you do, but if not, this is for you. So let's go ahead and get started. The first thing that I want to talk about is just our resource center. Everyone has access to this resource center. You land on it every time you come into the app. This is a repository of trainings, information, articles, guides to help you experience success with your Skipio account. There are even campaigns that you can import right from here. And when I say import, that means you can take them and automatically have them in your account and then tweak them to fit your voice and your messaging. And it's very, very simple. Let me go ahead and grab it and show you how simple it is. Let's do a direct sales campaign, brand new client. All I have to do is click import this campaign, and it will bring me to the direct sales new client onboarding campaign that I just imported into my account with a click of a button. If you have campaigns that are working and you have friends that are using Skipio, you can actually do the same thing with your own campaigns. You can package your campaigns and share them with others. So let me go ahead and show you how to do that as well. Again, we're talking about some very small things, but that have huge impact on you and your business. Okay? And I guess your circle of friends. So when you click this add campaign button, you have this option to either import a package of campaigns or to package campaigns. Clicking the package option will allow you to create a campaign package. It's a set of campaigns that you can share with any other Skipio user. So if I wanted to share all my July 4th campaigns, I'm going to call this package my July 4th. I know July 4th was just this last weekend, but it gives me the code here, and then I just type the name of the campaigns that I want to bring in. Got 3 campaigns. I'll click create package campaigns, and sure enough, anyone who uses that code can automatically have those campaigns. And so the code, you'll be able to find it right here. Just copy that, and you can share that with anyone, and they can import the campaigns and they'll have them. Again, content sharing is a powerful feature inside of Skipio that allows you to share what's working with you or what's working across other industries with others or with yourself, I guess. Let's go ahead and show you something else that we have with our campaigns. So we have something called smart rules that live inside of your campaigns that can take actions for you when something happens. And so let's go ahead and take, we talked about these briefly, but I wanted to touch on them again. We've got our July 4th promo campaign. Let's say that I want to add contacts to a group who received this message. Well, you can do that by using the smart rules of our campaigns. And so the smart rules, again, they allow you to automate some of the manual work that you may be doing right now based on things that happen inside of Skipio. So when a message goes out, you can move them to a different group or to a different campaign or remove them from a different campaign. And so I'm going to show this here. You can, when a message is sent, when someone replies, if they click on a skip link, or if they reply with something specific. So if they reply with an expression. And so if you ask them to respond with the word tacos, you could have it send them to a different set of messages or a campaign. And then you can pull them out of this campaign. You can add them to another group or add them to another campaign based on what happens. Again, very powerful, small thing inside of Skipio, but it allows you to automate the work that you're doing and create workflows that move people through and manage your contacts and manage your messaging automatically without you needing to be there. Speaking of removing contacts from campaigns, at the top of every campaign, so you've got your campaign name, you have this option: remove contact from campaign if they send you a message. That's going to do exactly what it says. If they send you a message, if they respond to any message that you send them in a campaign, it will stop the future messages of that campaign. This is a perfect use for nurturing, especially if you're nurturing leads. You want to continue to reach out to them until, yeah, I mean, you don't want to be aggressive or annoying, but sometimes people are just busy. And so you want to send a follow-up maybe 5 days after you've sent them the first message. And if you click this box, what will happen is if they don't respond, they will automatically get the next message 5 days later, or whatever delay you've set up in your campaign. Okay, so there's a couple of small things with campaigns that you can utilize to make your campaigns more powerful and to take away some of the manual work that you might be doing in regards to your campaigns. So let's go ahead and jump to the address book now. Yes, I'm okay to leave this page. I want to talk about this last in and last out columns of your address book. And again, this is another small thing that makes Skipio extremely powerful for you. If I want to add a group of people to a campaign, but I want to see who has messaged me recently, you might think that you have to click on each person and then click on their messages and see, oh, well, this person, I have to do that for every single person. Okay, I don't want to do that. I'm just going to send my message. And you may inadvertently send it to the wrong people. This last in and last out columns are the last times that you have either sent them a message or received a message from them. So if I click on this last, if you see here, this last out column, the last time I reached out to Arza was 20 days ago. And Basilius was 20 days ago. Eric, I reached out 3 months ago. To Paul, I reached out 20 days ago, and to other Paul, I reached out 24 days ago. You can actually sort this just by clicking on the name last out, and it will sort it chronologically from oldest to newest. And so I can see very quickly that there are, in my account, 10 people that I have never sent a message to. Okay, pretty cool, right? I can also see who has never responded to me. And so I've had these 5 contacts have sent me a message, but I have these from 6 all the way down to 36. So 30 contacts who have never messaged me back. So if I want to send just a message to them, now all that I do is I click the first one. Again, another small thing in Skipio, the shift click. You'll click one time and select a contact. Scroll to the bottom of the list of contacts that you want to select. You press shift and check the button, and everyone will be selected between those 2 points in the address book. So I'm going to show that one more time. You click once, scroll to the bottom of where you want the last person you want to have selected, press shift and click, and it will select all of those contacts. So now what I can do is I can take an action with these contacts, either add them to a new group, I can add them to a campaign, I can send them a message. Or there's a powerful feature right here inside of the Groups tab. I can create a group of the contacts that I've selected. So let me go ahead and create a group of contacts that have never texted me before. I'll go ahead and get everyone selected. I'm going to click on Groups, and I'm going to choose this second option, Create New Group from Selected Contacts. I'm going to call this Never Sent Me a Message. So this is a group of people who have never texted me before. I'll go ahead and hit save. And now in my address book, let me go ahead and unselect. Clicking this will unselect all your contacts. In my address book, I have a group of all 31 people who have never sent me a message. And again, from here, now it's easier for me to take action, either to add them to a campaign, to send them a message, export those people. If I want to see who's messaged me before to compare it against who's responded to my email list, I can export those contacts. There's lots of options. Okay, the last thing that we're going to talk about today, I guess 2 things we're going to talk about. One, your account settings page. This just lets you know what plan you're on, what you have access to, how many messages you have left for how many automated messages you have left for the month. If you're on a plan that can upgrade, you can go ahead and upgrade from there. Again, powerful place for you to take care of your business regarding your Skipio account. But I actually want to show what's called our bounce report. That's this option here. So when you click up to your profile, you're going to come down to bounce reports, and it's going to run a report of the messages over the last 30 days that failed and why they failed. Okay, and so you see some options here. This is probably 4 or 5 weeks ago that we were showing what happens when someone texts stop versus when you check that box or you uncheck the box, do not send messages. And if someone opts out, don't message them anymore. They don't want to receive messages, and you don't want to send them messages. And so you'll be able to see a list of all of these messages and why they failed. And so this contact is blacklisted, so they've texted stop. This is just not a valid phone number. Unknown destination handset, that's what that means. So it could be a landline number. It might just be a phone number that's not a phone number. That's not in use. And so you've got a lot of great insight here into why your messages, into what's happening with your messages. And so again, that lives here. If you click on your profile and then click bounce reports, you have access to that. And then you can download this report as well to see who has messaged you and what messages have failed and for what reasons. You can update those in either your CRM or in wherever you're keeping this information. Again, the Resource Center, if you click on Skipio, it takes you to the Resource Center, as well as clicking on the question mark here in the top right corner. This is a recent update. It will take you right to the starter guide in the Resource Center, or take you to the Resource Center. It can take you to this Facebook page that you're already on. If you're watching this on YouTube, after the fact, join us on our Facebook page. And then you can also submit a description of your problem to our support team. We want all of you to be able to get the support and help that you need, regardless of where you are. And so clicking on this question mark in the top navigation of your Skipio account allows you to get help where you need it. For all of our new users, again, I invite you to go to our starter guide. It talks about how to get some contacts added, how to send a message, how to write a good first message that gets responses, because at the end of the day, you want your customers to engage with you. This is not a blast service. You want to send messages so that people engage. And so we hope that you are able to do that. And last but not least, if you have any product questions, yes, but feedback or product requests, please do not hesitate to leave them on this page, on our Facebook page, or email me directly, jared@skipio.com. I'd be more than happy to read over those and let you know where we're at on some of those things. We have a lot of great things coming the end of this summer and fall of this year. We're really excited. But none of this would be possible without each of you. So thank you so much for being part of the Skipio family. We look forward to seeing you next week. It won't just be me. Bianca will be here. She's clearly the better half of this duo. But we'll be back together next week, going live again, same time, same place. And quick plug for all of our brand new users. Tomorrow, we have a new user webinar where we walk through live our consulting team. They're awesome. They walk through how to, what you should do in your brand new account, creating contacts, going through the Resource Center, very in-depth view of how to use your Skipio account right from the start. So please join us tomorrow, and we'll look forward to talking to you soon. Thanks so much.